Hi, how's it going? Well, it's back. We're back in Final Fantasy X. There's been quite a fair amount of build-up with this game. The community got to about 195k in terms of the channel point redeem, and then I was just like, at this point, I want to do the challenge anyway. So if you are suddenly noticing a mass number of channel points back in your wallet, that is the reason why. But this is Final Fantasy X. Last time I streamed Final Fantasy X, it was a bit of an affair. We did the 200 200 Lightning Strike achievement challenge, and I was like, I really enjoyed that. It required a certain amount of hyper focus. Chimken hasn't done anything weird and a little bit self-destructive on stream in a while. So what we're going to attempt to do today is we are going to attempt a lightning dodge for every single follower that I have. So currently that number sits at 428. It might go up during this stream, it might go down, but there is an on-screen number and you can see it, and based off my experience, that number is fairly quick to refresh if somebody comes in or leaves. So that will be my running counter for the day, 428. That is going to be the starting goal, and we'll just see how it goes. Who got first? Skylar Carr, congratulations on the first. Volkaman, welcome to chat. Nutella, welcome to chat. Exempt, welcome back. Always good to see you. There are some rules on this little challenge that we're doing. I'm going to post it and we're going to pin it in chat. Dodging lightning is difficult. I'll be softly tapping out 2 hours if struggling. So basically, I want to build in... There's been a lot of like positive feedback based on these challenges, but I do want to build in sort of like a get out clause if I'm having a really bad mental time. I really would like to achieve the 428 lightning strike dodges. So even if I do tap out early, it might just be that the challenge isn't suitable for today, and we'll come back to it at a later date. But 2 hours, I will attempt it for at least 2 hours, regardless of what's happening. And if I'm like, yeah, this is affecting me somewhat, then we go. Based off previous experience, responding to chat wasn't as straightforward as possible. So in terms of a general process, I'm trying to dodge 20 lightning bolts and then take a couple of seconds break, and then dodge 20 more lightning bolts and then take a couple of seconds break. So my responses to chat will be a little bit intermittent today, but I appreciate everybody's support as usual. I might miss some messages, so please don't take offense if I do miss some messages. I will do my very best, and as always, the mods, I'm sure, will be quick to jump on any potentially missed extremely important things that I need to see. Redeems are still welcome. Do not skimp on redeems. If you want to be doing redeems, I can do them fairly straightforwardly with my Stream Deck, which is, you know, perfectly fine. And what really helped, in sort of an irrational sense, because it was actually something that I looked at afterwards. If you want to count along in stream chat, that's great. So if you want to do 1, 2, 3, that actually helped a bunch. What I have to say though is if anybody is caught like intentionally miscounting, that will be punished, because that's not helpful, because we're all trying to focus, we're all trying to get to the end of the challenge, and that's generally it. So I'm going to pin that message, and that's going to sit at the top of the chat. What, unable to pin? Something went wrong. I can't pin it. Can anybody else pin it? Dolly, can you pin that? Sky? Can I do it? Oh, why is it not pinning? Can I pin it from the browser, which seems ridiculous. I wonder if OBS is having a funny 5. Pin? Okay, I've pinned it from the browser. That's fine. Manually unpinned or end of stream. Yeah, that will be up at the top of chat for the entire time. So we're going to say the words that everybody just absolutely loves to hear. Friends and enemies, distinguished guests, people in possession of souls, we are back in Final Fantasy X for the 1 lightning dodge for every follower that RightBigChimken has challenge. It's not the best name. 1 lightning dodge for every follower challenge. That's slightly better, but sometimes I think that makes it sound like it's a set number, as opposed to if there's any fluctuation, I'm going to try and account for it as we go along. A couple of things. I might have to turn my light off, because I have a big like studio light here. based on how my performance went last time, it took me a little while to sort of get into the motion. It was better to have the light off because I could see the lightning flashes before I heard the sound. I'm going to try it with the light on this time. If the lightning doesn't work, that's fine. You'll notice that there is smooth jazz playing in the background. I don't want to sit here for the next 4 hours listening to the Thunder Plains soundtrack music, so we're going to have smooth jazz on. If there are any requests, I will try to take those into account because I have access to that jukebox window that I usually have on my other screen, but I will veto some requests. I don't want anything too high-paced, or it just needs to be sort of gentle in the back so I can concentrate. But, you know, that's it. That's everything. We need to get started because I think this might actually take a massive amount of time. I'm really happy for anybody that's hopped into chat today. I'm doing this as sort of a... Why am I doing this? I'm doing this as sort of a challenge for myself as much as anything else. But at the same time, I've been very vocal on the fact that I've been able to get a new PC based off the support that I've had from Twitch in the last 12 months. And this is sort of like a handshake or a thank you in a really... There's not many things I can do to give back because I'm not sure what I could do. Words can't describe how much Twitch has changed my life in the grander scheme of things. But the focal point of this challenge is on you guys. 428 followers is astronomically... It's so well beyond what I ever expected to get. And hopefully this year, based off how things have been going, we'll hit that challenge of 600 followers. I would like to hit 600 followers by the end of 2024. I did 300 followers in my first year, and I would love to do 300 followers in my second year, doubling the amount as we go. Will I get 1,200 followers by the end of the following year? I don't know, but we can lean into the doubling thing as long as possible. Which is my newest save game? That one? That one. I'm going to take a few minutes to get positioned because there was an optimal place to try this. I think it was down. We're going to... The cam's still on. Yeah. Thank you. We're going to lose Sky's headphones. We're going to go back in that corner. Let me remind myself. That is supercharge. Enemy encounters will be off. We will have no enemy encounters as part of this challenge. Because there is nothing frickin' worse. Yeah, there's the lightning strike. That is exactly what we'll be trying to avoid. I can't remember if the crater is this way or north, so we're just gonna walk the entire... This is the crater, I think, and then there is a tower here. So if I go up here and then run back and then do that. Okay, this was the route that we were taking before. We do a circle, and every time you hit that, because of the number of steps that you're taking, because of every time you hit that crater. Every time you hit that crater, a lightning strike happens. And you can see this. I am pressing the B button to avoid the lightning. It's fairly straightforward. The in-game challenge is... The in-game achievement challenge is 200. So we're going to be trying to double that today. We might absolutely smash it, but I will not hold my breath. I'm not... This is practice. I'm not going yet because my mouse is in the middle of the screen. Spin the hat wheel, we'll do that. Oh. Why didn't it spin? There we go. Second time's the charm. Crown. I don't deserve a crown yet, so we'll go to the next right one, which is Curiously Cuddly Cryptid. We will do this. I have not passed the challenge yet. I do not deserve a crown. The cat is here. Let's get a cat visit out of the way nice and early. Shh, come on. Come on, because you're not going to be able to get many of these today while I'm concentrating. Come up here. I need you to get on the desk, George, by yourself, under your own power. You're a good, brave little cat. You have large, muscular legs. You could jump over a building if you tried. Basically super cat right now. Come on. Do it. I dare you. Do it. I dare you. I was about to get started. Are you coming up? Look, he's just looking at me like I'm a strange... Look at this. Up here. Look, up here. You have to come up here to get it, though. Come on. Would it be wrong if I had a fist fight with a cat on stream? Like, he'd probably give as good as he got. He's just sat there looking at me on the floor. Ah, there he goes. Any other person that came into stream at that point, any other person that came into stream at that just looks like I was shouting at nothing. Like this cat that we have is just sort of is like a figment of my imagination. Hey, I would never fist fight you. You're too beautiful. And he'd beat me. He is a good egg, but I can't have him on the desk too many times today. Okay? Now I need you to get down. Get down. All the way. Keep going. Keep going. All the way down. All the way down. Everybody in chat loves you, but you can't be on the desk while I'm doing this. Okay. Good. I feel really guilty about that immediately. That's terrible, isn't it? Okay, so the no encounters thing is turned on. Smooth jazz is playing. I will be counting out loud, and the plan is to go as far past the 428 mark as I possibly can to build in a buffer for accidental miscounts, because let's be honest, I'm only human. If there is anybody watching this VOD afterwards counting the actual lightning strikes and prove that Otherworld for the home stretch music, is that copyrighted? Will I get away with that? Winter is here. Thank you very much for the... I've just realized who you are. Winter is here. Thank you very much for the first time chat. I don't know if that's copyrighted, because I like that idea. Otherworld, Nubu, Uematsu, copyright free. Rammstein have a cover? Yeah, Rammstein, I would have to do the original because I could at least argue that it's tied to the original game that I'm playing. If I do the Rammstein cover, that's definitely not copyright free. Can I queue that up reasonably straightforwardly? We're going to try it. If I have to, I'll put it out there. If I have to mute the final 10 seconds of this video because I've played this game's this game's song Otherworld to finish off, we will do that. I will fall on that hand grenade. So I'm only counting, so in the grander scheme of things, as long as I hit the 428 and everybody sees me go woo, you'll know what's happened. Let me just load Spotify and have it queued up in the background. Otherworld, Final Fantasy X. Okay, I've got it queued up in Spotify. Which means I will minimize Discord very slightly. If anybody is in the Discord and would like to spam some gifts in support in the dedicated channel, please feel free to do so. I guess that's it. I guess that is it. I love you all. If Chimken has to scream really loudly part way through this stream and you're still watching, please do not be scared. What else? And this is 428 follower challenge, lightning strike dodges in Final Fantasy Den in the honor of the Frog and Chicken community. Holy shit, here we go. Yeah, that's fine. Deep breaths. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, first 20, take a couple of seconds, and yes, we do restart the counter. We have to get to 428 in one hit. Ouch, that's brutal. Yeah. This is how much I respect and appreciate you guys as an audience. Honestly, the last 12 months has been absolutely fantastic for me personally. I think I am a completely different person that I was 12 months ago, and the people I've met and the people that I've interacted through Twitch are directly responsible for that in a lot of ways. So this is... I wouldn't even try that. I don't... Yeah, you know... I've eaten a hot sauce on stream. I was running out of ideas for brutal things that I could do. But that's 20. 21. 22. 23. 24. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. Quickly, how much it's amazing how quickly it comes back to you. This feels... The amount of build-up, I'm completely jinxing myself when I say this out loud, but we've only just started, so we've got plenty of time. The amount of startup, like, there was a lot of practical setting up when I did this challenge the first time, finding out about this position and the fact that I can trigger it every time I touch that crater. We did have, it feels like PTSD. The fact that you can trigger the lightning strike every time, I'm not pretending like this would be significantly harder if I was running up and down the map. This would be exceedingly harder if I was running up and down the map. I'm not out here pretending like this isn't a little bit, because I tried it in other positions, and the difficulty I was constantly having with the other positions was that Tiders, even if you're running him into a wall, when he dodges, moves angle slightly, so he kept sort of like bouncing off across the map, and it just made life extremely difficult. But that's 40. I'm not good at maths, so I'm not going to say we're not even a quarter of the way there, because it would be roughly 100 to be a quarter of the way there. Like, It's not a fifth. Maybe an eighth? No. I'm not good at maths. Don't ask me these things. 41. 41. 42. 43. 44. 45. 46. 47. 48. 49. 50. 51. 52. 53. 54. 55. 56. 57. 58. 59. 60. Ugh. It's one of those weird psychological things. As soon as you can't do something, my face is itchy. I suffer from an itchy face at the best of times, but why, when I'm trying to dodge lightning bolts in a freaking lightning game, in a freaking video game, is my face suddenly ridiculously itchy? Might be the caffeine. Maybe. I don't know. We'll find out. Do we like this music in the background? We are on a smooth jazz playlist. Yeah, we do. 60. Let's go. 61. 62. 63. 64. 65. 66. 67. 68. 69. 70. 71. 72. 73. 74. 75. 76. 77. 78. 79. 80. Fucking cat. This goddamn cat has just come in and knocked the muff off. Like that entire time, he was getting closer and closer to my face until he knocked the microphone muff off. Now is not the time. Say hello to your audience. Hey, what are we doing? You're a good egg. Stop doing that, though. This is why I threaten to have fistfights with you on stream and turn you into socks, is all I'm saying. Are you going to stay on the desk or are you going to get down? We're on 80. We're doing real well. You proud of me? He's not proud of me. He's just pissing off. You getting down? Or are you just going to sit directly in front of my screen? I just tried calling him. He cares not. Get down. Go on. All the way. He did his best. If you see me laughing or something like that, that'll be the reason why. It's just the concentration to then deal with the flashes and then the cat walking, and his face was literally like here against where the microphone is. Okay, extra. It's hard mode. There's a cat involved. 81. 82. 83. 84. 85. 86. 87. 88. 89. 90. 91. 92. 93. 94. 95. 96. 97. 98. 99. 100. Okay, so another mental component of this entire challenge, when I did it last time to the 200, my brain was struggling to count the 101, 102, 103 numbers. So I'm going to sign like a crazy person now, but we're going to start counting from 1. Last time this would have been halfway there. I'm going to start counting from 1 again. Dolly, if you want to keep counting 101, 102, and 103, that's great. But we are... I'm gonna make a note of it. But we are in... I'm going to be counting from 1 for my own. It's just another additional thing that I can save my brain, basically. So we are on 100. I've not... No, I'm not going to say that out loud. Why? My brain is like, oh yeah, I could just say this, but that's a jinx. We're not going to jinx myself. We're doing pretty well. 101 coming up. 101 building up to it. Yeah, 101. 1. 2. 3. 4. ITC. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18, 19, 20. TC, I hope you're doing well. Special thanks to TC, they were my counter last time. Dolly, if you can't count, it's fine. I will count as best I can along the side. But yeah, if either of the counters want to tap out at any point, I will do my best to do it manually. Or mentally. You know what I mean. But thank you. We're on 120. $120. 10. No, I'm not going to start counting down. That just makes my brain hurt. Why am I so sweaty? Why is counting making me sweat? Oh. Okay. Moving my legs around a bit. Get my ass situated. For the sake of argument, I have yet to decide whether or not I will be counting through the ad break on the hour. Every hour there will be a 3-minute ad break. I might just continue for the sake of not having to break up my flow every hour for 3 minutes. So we will see where we're at in terms of where the break lands and where the ad break lands, and we'll just go from there. 121 coming up. 21. 22. 23. 24. 25. 26. 27. 28. 29. 30. 31. 32. 33. 34. 35. 36. 37. 38. 39. 40. 140 people. Party people. The problem is, right, I need to remember to breathe. Like, I'm saying the words, but I'm like, I need, breathing is important. 140. Ugh. Straight into it. Can we hit 200 first try? If I can do the achievement number first try, I feel vindicated. And I would just like to go on record and say I have not played Final Fantasy X since the last time I did this challenge. So if anybody is thinking, oh, he's clearly been practicing, I have not been practicing. And the fact that I've said this all out loud makes it sound like I'm in denial and I'm trying to hide something. But I honestly reinstalled the game this afternoon, and this is the first time I've played it. You could have no, because it would have auto-saved. Either way, I will have none of that. Like, I will have no naysaying. 141. I'm just this cool. I'm just so damn cool. 141 coming up. 141, 141, 141. 41. 42. 43. 44. 45. 46. 47. 48. 49. 50. 52. No, 51. Sorry, we're on 51, right? 51. 52. 53. 54. 55. 56. Fuck! It wouldn't have been as good if I hit it exactly first try, right? It wouldn't have been as good if I managed it first try. Everybody loves an underdog story, and it wouldn't have been as entertaining had I done it on the first go. Fucking good effort. 156 on my first try, having not played since the last time I did this challenge. 156 I'll take. Had it been 10, I would have been a little bit disappointed. Okay. Heroic. 156. And because it is sometimes just important to do this when it comes to self-care and when it comes to living, we pick ourselves up, we be a douchebag and try to be overly positive about the scenario, and we dust ourselves off and try again. Ah, okay. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. We back, baby. 20. I'll say again, counters, if you want to tap out at any time, please let me know and I'll just count manually. I do not expect you to be here counting in my chat for 4 hours. My latency is weird today. It's you know, if you can't do it, TC, don't, like, I'll do my best without. It's fine. 20. 21. 22. 23. 24. 25. 26. 27. 28. 29. 30. 31. 32. 33. 34. 35. 36. 37. 38. 39. 40. Very quickly to get back in the rhythm. I'm not entirely sure what happened with that previous one I missed. I think my finger slid off the B button as I pressed it rather than pressing it down. It sort of went like slightly to the side. I need like a big red button that I just press in the middle of my desk, like a plunger or something like that. 41 coming up. Let's just keep this ball rolling. 41. 42. 43. Need one of them fight sticks. 44. 45. 46. 47. 48. 49. 50. I think I missed one or two then by accident from miscounting, so I'm just gonna do an extra 5 to top myself up. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Okay, we're on 50, and that 5 is to sort of balance out. I think I missed 1 in the 40 to 50 range. Okay, 50. 51. 52. 53. 54. 55. 56. 57. 58. 59. Oh, you son of a bitch! Okay, that one felt bad. That one felt bad. I'm gonna go all the way to 60 in one hit. I'm gonna go without breaks. It might be a mistake. But let's top back up. We need to get to 60. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. Okay, break time. 70 in one go. Holy shit. Ah. 70. This is a lot hard, yeah. This is harder than I was expecting it to be. or this is harder than I remember it being. I had this, I think there was a certain amount of elation from managing to get the 200, where I thought this was a very positive experience, where I'm sort of like, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Whether or not I do it all today remains unclear, but remember the 2-hour tap out clause. If I don't do it in the first 2 hours and then need to tap out, we will be returning to this as a problem later on. Okay, that was 70. I'm gonna get all the way to 100 in the next hit. 71. 72. 73. 74. 75. 76. 77. 78. 79. 80. 81. 82. 83. 84. 85. 86. 87. 88. 89. 90. 91. 92. 93. 94. 95. 96. 97. 98. 99. 100. I'd just like to take this opportunity to thank the child for their absolutely brilliant counting. Honestly, TC, like I've said, if you can't go all the way to the maximum number, please tap out, but obviously you deserve, because I imagine this is taking up a lot of your time in terms that you can't be doing anything else while counting this consistently, so I do appreciate it so much, honestly. 100. 100. The record currently is 156. I will be smashing that. We're going to smash it. I'm going to do 100 to 150 in one hit. As before, going to count to 1 to 50 again. First rule of disco. Let's just get this out of the way, because this is going to be distracting. No one can count as badass as I am. And now we do it in French. Un, deux, trois. That's literally all I know. The ad is coming up in 1 minute. I will be continuing the counting through the ad break. The worst thing that you can do is miss me failing. If I do fail, there will just be a loud exclamation and we'll be going again. So I'll see you after the ad, and enjoy the show. We are on 100, so I will be counting from 1 again up to 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 32, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 150. Give me a minute. 50. 150. 150. Doing great, man. Yeah. I like the breaks, but sometimes, like, sometimes it's a weird balance. Sometimes I feel like I need the breaks. Other times it feels like I just have to. So other times it just feels like I have to. Chat, welcome back from the ad. Just so you know, we are on 150, and sometimes I need the break, sometimes I don't. That was a stint of 50 straight goes, and the previous one was like 70 straight goes. So we're just gonna flex in and out of the breaks rule. I think if I keep going and I keep going, I won't necessarily state it. Yeah. 150. So 6 more to break today's record. 6 more to break today's record. 51, 52, 53, 54. 55. 56. 57. 58. 59. 60. 61. 62. 63. 64. 65. 66. 67. 68. 69. 70. 71. 72. 73. 74. 75. 76. 77. 78. 79. 80. 81. 82. 83. 84. 85. 'Yeah! Just gonna scream into a pillow. That one was going so well. Shit. Okay, so we're gonna do our first attempt at 100 in one go. We're gonna, oh no! We're gonna take it down. 100 in one go. 1. 2. 3. 4. I need to burp really loudly. Excuse me. 4. 5. 6. 7. No. Come on, I just did 100. That one fucked up because of the burp. I was out of my rhythm. That's the story I'm sticking to. 428. We're not even halfway. One. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Need to itch my head. 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, dude. 70, funny number. I've lost count. What was that? 71 or 72? We'll go from 69 because we got to 69 and I was like, blah, 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 blah. So we'll go from 69. 70. 71. 72. 73. 74. 75. 76. 77. 78. 79. 80. 81. 82. 83. 84. 85. 86. 87. 88. 89. 90. 91. 92. 93. I felt myself fuck that up. I felt myself fuck that up. Jesus Christ. I need to take a piss. I'll be right back. Hi. I've taken a rage piss. All of my rage has now left my body. It is now in the toilet and is on its way to a local sewage plant where the sewage plant will do whatever they do to piss. I don't know where this is going. 94. I was overconfident that this would be really straightforward. Not really straightforward, but it's like I can feel it happen every time it goes. Like I can be on a completely flat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in my brain, when I press the button wrong, And it's not like it's a conscious, oh, I pressed the button wrong, or I'm pressing it now. It just goes, blink. This task is brutal. I said this task is brutal. If I still do a 4-hour stream and don't accomplish it, like Dolly just said when I went into the other room, just to clarify, the soft tap out at 2 hours will be if I will stream this challenge for 2 hours. If I don't make it, fair enough. But if I'm here for 4 and we still don't make it, fair enough. This is my what's the word? Passive aggressive thank you for all of the support people have given me in Twitch chat over the last 12 months. It's allowed me to buy a new PC. It's honestly changed my life, and there's not really that much I can do to give back to the community in a way that's like definable. But a little bit of hyper focus and dodging lightning bolts is the best that I could come up with on reasonable notice. 428 seems a really far. 428 feels really far away. The stupid thing is the achievement in the middle, the 200 that you have to do for the game for the standard achievement, seems really easy now. The fact that, not easy is the wrong word considering, that 184, like if I can sit and do 100 in one go, it's funny how it affects it. It's the psychology of the entire experience is really interesting. Because it's as soon as I there have been a couple of occasions where I've screwed up when my brain's gone, oh, I'm not paying attention to the white flashy light, and then I'm paying attention to the light and miscalculate. Okay, we go again. Again, if you're not following the child who's been accounting badass this entire stream, I really appreciate it. TC, so much. If you do need to tap out, I'll say again, spirit of politeness, you don't have to be here for this. I will count manually if it's a problem. There will be buffers at the end of the number. I will go as long as I possibly can past 428 to sort of make up for any I potentially miscount. Because I'm only human, and apparently my brain doesn't... Every time I do a 2 number, every time I say like 42 or 32, my brain today wants to skip over it. I think I've accidentally miscounted 3 numbers today, and they've all been the increment of 2, which is odd. I don't know why that's a thing. Let me open another drink before we start again. Yeah. I don't know why. I don't know why like 10 to 12 is such an issue. It's really weird. Oh. I panicked. I ran into the crater and stopped just before it because I was waiting for the lightning to go. Okay, I'm thinking about this too hard. My legs are in the right position. I need to skip songs with lyrics because that's going to be super annoying. There we go. One. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 1, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Break time. How are we all feeling? I hope you're doing well. We didn't talk about it at the beginning of the stream, but we like to talk about achievements around here. If you have done something big or small that you would love to talk about with chat so we can pat you on the back for it, please let us know. Because life is hard, and sometimes it's just nice for somebody to tell you that they're proud of you. And you'd be surprised how few people don't actually get told that on a regular basis. Big achievement could be getting 428 lightning dodges in Final Fantasy X. Small achievement could be putting on clean socks. I'm not saying you're necessarily putting on unclean socks. You might not be putting on socks at all. $50. Funny thing is, this is also a lot of talking. This is me constantly talking for... I know there's like a pause between every single word that I'm doing, but I've been live for an hour and a half and I've not shut up. Okay, that was 50. 51. 51. 52. 53. 54. 55. 56. 57. 58. 59. 60. 61. 62. 63. 64. 65. 66. 67. 68. 69. 70. 71. 72. 73. 74. 75. 76. 77. I'm sorry. 77, 77, 77, 77. 77. 78. 79. 80. 81. 82. 83. 84. 85. 86. 87. 88. 89. 90. 91. 92. 93. 94. 95. 96. 97. 98. 99. 100. Record was 184. I think, to be frank, I didn't do it. Elder 64 upping the count to 429
is now following.
429. We now have to hit 429 lightning dodges. Thank you for the follow, Helder. Welcome to the Bot Brigade. Do not let the power go to your head. I am just a bearded man on the internet, and today we are dodging lightning in Final Fantasy X. I will be dodging for every follower I have. So you have upped the count to 429 from 428. Thank you. The cute bearded man on the internet. Thanks. Thanks, Lalo. I hope you're having a good day. We are on 100. Our record so far today has been 184, and I keep fucking up. 429 feels like a real long time away, but we're going to do this, theoretically. It's possible, theoretically, based on my limited understanding of theoretical science, it is possible for me to dodge 429 lightning bolts in this game. Okay. I'm not going to do a full 100. I'm not going to do a full 100, but I'll take a break maybe around the 150 mark. Maybe 20 if my brain gives out. as before. If you're joining us just right now, I've just hit the 100 mark on the lightning bolts counted. There is like, it takes longer to say the word 101 than it does to say one. So when we hit 100 line, we start counting from one again. But for everybody's reference, we are on 101. Okay. Yeah, 112, 113. Too many syllables. 13 done. Good times. Let's get everything itched. Let's get everything itched before we go again. 101, 101, 101. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21. 22. 23. 24. 25. Okay. 125. The interesting thing is going to be is I have to go downstairs to get a package when somebody knocks on the door in a little while. That's going to be an interesting one. I'm going to have to go. Let's hope I'm not mid-lightning strike when the doorbell goes. 125. Let me just get unfit. Like, I need to keep all of my fidgeting for between counting. 125, 125, 125. 26. 27. 28. 29. 30. 31. 32. 33. 34. 35. 36. 37. 38. 39. 40. 41. 42. 43. 44. 45. 46. 47. 48. 49. 50. Now deploying smooth jazz. Now trying not to burp openly into the microphone. 150. Tactical smooth jazz supply. 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 51 coming next. I'm very aware of my legs right now. You know what's funny though? My back doesn't hurt. Like, I'm concentrating so hard on counting that my back doesn't hurt right now. Maybe this is the cure. Next time I hurt my back, I need to come and get struck by lightning about a few 400 times. 400 odd times. Yeah, 150. This is 51. 51. 52. No! Fucking... Okay, I get it. I got struck by lightning. There is a line here in my brain, right? I'm not sure where the line to the crater is there, and I mistimed it. Fuck a duck. Well, we've at least, I think that's at least like 600 lightning strikes that we've dodged today. They've not been consecutive, but that's up there in terms of numbers. I have to. Maybe next time my back hurts, I should go get struck by lightning 400 or so times. The record today is 184. I'm going to be really disappointed if I can't hit 200 again. Really disappointed. I'm gonna try 50 increments. I'm not gonna go all the way to 100 in one sitting this time. We're gonna do 50 increments. Mixing it up to keep my brain sort of wired. I almost want the game to stop me from being able to walk past this line. I need like I need to always go here into this weird little belly button of a thing. Because if I could have a sister, like a controller system that just walked me back and forth on that one line, I'm sure I could keep up with the lightning strikes. But every once in a while, my brain starts to go, oh, I'm going to go over here somewhere. And it... brutal. And here we go again. The record is 184. Everybody, I still have the soft tap out rule for 2 hours. Just a little bit of a reminder for everybody in terms of the rules that are currently going. 2 hours tap out rule. I basically said I would be able to quit at 2 hours if I felt the urge. We are coming up to the 2 hour mark. I'm not quitting. We're gonna go. If we hit 4 hours, even if I don't achieve the achievement today, 4 hours is still like a billion freaking lightning dodges in honor of the community. I might miss some messages. Thank you again, TC. Can I shout TC out again? Has there been enough time since the child? I can't shout you out for another 13 minutes, TC, so we'll do one of the basic bit shout outs. TC has been an absolute treasure in counting whilst this goes on. Thank you so much, TC. Honestly, I appreciate it so much. As always, redeems are welcome, and feel free to count along if you must, but intentional miscounting will be penalized. I don't know how. I will just frown at you. No shout out is basic bitch. That's what. No. There are two. There's the cool shout out. That's the one that's built into Twitch, and then there's the one that I had to put together through Stream Elements, which is that one, or mix it up, which isn't as cool because people can't just click follow and get straight to where your profile is. But we are on 429 followers, and here is... I've kind of lost count about how many attempts this has been, but you know, the record is 184. I'm going to be really sad if we can't do 200. Maybe I was extra caffeinated last time we did this. I know there was a lot of build up and setup time. Once I got there, I prefer that shout out. It lets me see what the game they were playing last. I try to do both at the same time. I wish that you could do one command that triggered both types of shout out, because I really do think it helps. It makes people more inclined to hit the follow button if it appears at the top of the chat window. It's just the nature of what it is. But Twitch is just shit because they don't let third party announcers and all of that sort of stuff deal with Twitch commands, which is just kind of irritating, not gonna lie. Okay, and here we go again. We're gonna go to 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Thus proving the long-told myth, Chimken can in fact count to 50. Yeah, disproving the long found myth. Something like that. You get what I was saying, chat. You get what I was saying. That's 50. Keeping that line. That one line. It's like... There's a... You can't really see it in the OBS footage. There's like 2 small circles on the floor. As long as I'm on the left side of those, generally at that sort of diagonal line. Can you see them there? I don't want to step too far away from the tower to bodge myself up, but there are 2 circles. As long as I can sort of keep on that trajectory, that sort of diagonal line, they're in front of me now. If I can sort of keep on that diagonal, I can't. My brain has sort of gotten used to the timing. That previous fail that I had, where I went too far, like to the left and up, I couldn't figure out where the crevice started, so the lightning was off time. This is getting into that. This is getting into that like deep level of. There are all sorts of explanations, like to do stuff in Elden Ring. Oh, you can jump off this balcony if you trigger this attack and you land on the floor in a certain way in a certain position onto a certain thing. This is like getting to the line of lining something up. Like my foot is on this panel of wood and my foot is on that panel of wood, and if I do a backflip off the balcony, I can fall 95 stories and survive by hitting this nun that's riding a bicycle. Okay, we're gonna do another 50. $51. 52. Ultra kill. Ultra kill be like. We're on 52. Also, enough time has passed now, I think. No, 5 minutes 30 before I can shout TC out the Twitch way again. I need to shout out my beautiful assistant. I need to buy them a sequin dress so they can like hop out of a box and look pretty at all of my stage shows. 52, 52, 52. 53. 54. 55. 56. 57. 58. 59. 60. 61. 62. 63. 64. 65. 66. 67. 68. 69. 70. 71. 72. 73. 74. 75. 76. 77. 78. 79. 80. 81. 82. 83. 84. 85. 86. 87. 88. 89. 90. 91. 92. 93. 94. 95. 96. 97. 98. 99. Doorbell just went. 99. 99, 99, 99. You peek and look at the postcode. Hello. Sorry, the doorbell went. I knew it was going to happen, but 99, watch me fuck up 100 now. $100. I didn't even mute. I don't know what button I pressed. I tried to press mute. Nonsense. Yeah, we will. So in honor of the Easter holidays, Dolly has found this really... They were the company that did my birthday cake. They're called Peaky Blinders. Sorry, Beaky Blinders. They do gluten-free, dairy-free, all sorts of free cakes, chocolates, all stuff like that, but it actually tastes nice because I don't know if anybody has experienced lactose-free, gluten-free, everything. There is quite a lot of absolutely terrible tasting products, but we just received 2 of these cakes in the post. It wasn't really in the post. They delivered to it. It's got like, it's like half an Easter egg with a cake in the middle. Oh, it's cheesecake. Yeah, so this is cheesecake. This is a Mars bar cheesecake, and we got a Biscoff cheesecake. Yeah, that's it. That's very exciting. That's pretty cool. But it's good. Dolly with all of their like chronic health stuff is gluten-free and lactose-free because of just the sort of like tied to health benefits. But this company delivers. Like they just send it to you. So we just received a package of a bunch of cakes and treats. So I can celebrate if we manage 429 with a huge bowl of ice cream and a chocolate brownie and some cheesecake. The physical restraint I'm showing without going to the kitchen and just burying my face in one of those. It's strong. It's strong right now. We're gonna keep going. We're on 100 again. For like the 90th time today. 100. As before, I will be counting from 1 starting now. But we are on 100 until I fail. It just makes it easier to say out loud. And there is an ad starting soon. So if you are still with us, please take this opportunity to go and grab yourself a drink. I will not be pausing for the 3-minute ad. The worst thing that you could potentially miss is me getting struck by lightning and having to reset the entire run. So we're not going to do that many breaks today. I don't always have to take them. If I do feel the requirement, I will get up and stretch my back out, but we will do that like at a natural stopping point rather than tied to the Twitch enforced ad breaks. Vulcan Ryan, you edited your have you edited your tutorial yet? Did you manage to kill Radagon in the Elden Beast like you were trying to last night? I was watching Vulcan Ryan attempt this last. I think it was slightly different to how you would usually do it, and like they nailed it so close so many times. You did manage it. Okay, good. I just sat there going, oh yeah, skill issue. Just to clarify, Ryan. Every time Ryan is a speedrunner. I can shout you out, Ryan, actually. Let's do that. Ryan is a speedrunner. Ryan is a very competent Elden Ring speedrunner. Like, and when I say very competent, they have like one of the top 10 speedruns of the entire game on the planet. And every time they failed yesterday, in their chat, I was saying, oh yeah, it's a skill issue. Oh yes, it's a skill issue. I feel like that's my humor. That's my humor, right? Just to clarify between you and I, Ryan, you get that that's ironic, yeah? No, but you get that it's ironic. If I say skill issue to you when you are that high up in terms of Elden Ring speedruns, it's an ironic statement. Like, oh, yeah, you suck so hard at the game. Check you out. You've only finished the game in 57 minutes. What a noob. Yeah, you get the idea? Yeah. Okay. Because I said it a couple of times, and then maybe on the second time or the third time, I was like, if people don't know me, they could read this as me being a massive twat. Yeah. Okay. We'll do another 50 push. We'll go to 150. Starting from 1 again, though, for anybody, again, we're starting from 1. I do it because it is much easier to say it's much easier to say 13 than it is to say 113. Lots of syllables. Camera. Yeah, yep. It's time to something. It's time to light the lights. It's time to meet the Muppets on the Muppet Show tonight. Bum. Okay. 12 seconds. We'll go at the end of the ad. We'll wait a couple of... I've talked through the entire 3-minute ad break. Welcome back from the ad break. Almost. Welcome back from the ad break chat. I just talked through the entire ad break, so it's basically like we were continuing, but I didn't. We're on 100. We're moving into the 100 mark. The current record is 184. If I don't get the 200, at least the achievement today, like the achievement is the one that's like tied to the actual game and not is one that I've preset for myself. If I can't hit 200 today, I'm going to be real upset. But yeah, I think we've had so many failed attempts in the 100 to 200 line now that I have dodged more than enough lightning bolts to classify as 1 for every follower. But I want to hit it all consecutively. We're going to try our best. We've come up to the 2-hour mark on the stream. I am not ready to quit. But after this point, I can do whenever I want. I have another game to play after this, so we'll just see how we fare. If this turns out to be me streaming this game, Dodging Lightning Bolts, till midnight, we've got 6 more hours. DC, I would just like to clarify, I do not expect you to stay here for 6 more hours counting for me. Yeah. Okay, this is 101. I will be counting from 1. One. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21. 22. 23. 24. 25. 26. 27. 28. 29. 30. 32. 31. 32. 33. 34. 35. 36. 37. 38. 39. 40. 140. 41. 42. 43. 44. 45. 46. 47. 48. 49. 50. 51. 52. 53. 54. 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68,
MK
69,
underscore Eric underscore is now following.
70. Sorry, I missed the name. What was the name? MK Eric underscore, welcome to the Bot Brigade. Do not let the power go to your head. I am just a random bearded man on the internet. And today, Eric, we are grinding out 430 now 430 follower dodges for blah. I'm just gonna start again. Hello, Eric. I am a variety streamer named Chim. Today, I am doing a lightning dodge for every single follower that I have. Thank you very much for the follow. Now that you've followed, you've upped the number by 1. 170. The record, 184. Thank you for the hydrate exempt. And thank you also, Eric, for helping us hit our follower goal for the day. That was a lot of words I just said. That was a lot of words I just said. Oh, crazy man energy. Okay, so we are on 170. 71. 72. 73. 74. 75. 76. 77. 78. 79. 80. 81. 82. 83. 84. 85. 86. 87. 88. 89. 90. 91. 92. 93. 94. 95. 96. 97. 98. 99. 100. Okay, that is the 200 for the achievement, which we have already achieved previously, so completely irrelevant for today. We are 200 out of 430. Ugh. I'm happy that we got the achievement, because the fact that I'd done the achievement before and failed at 184 at the maximum, 200 is good. Like, 200 is the place that a normal person would finish. But me, we've got 430 to go. We've got the achievement again and a tiny bit more. Sorry, 230. Did I say 430? You know what I meant. You're trying to get there in a row or total? Now we're trying to get it in a row. So I need to do that. So for the achievement in Final Fantasy X, thank you for the first time chat, by the way. For the achievement in Final Fantasy X, you need to get 200 lightning strikes in a row. Without getting hit by lightning. I am trying to get every single follower that I have in a row. Cumulatively today, we must have been about the 750 mark in terms of lightning dodges. I have failed multiple times today, well above 100. So we must be about like 750. Roughly. Give or take. I've been live for about 2 hours. Roughly 750 lightning strikes today. So I've well and truly done the number not in a row. Yeah, good times. This is one of the only achievements I never even tried to complete, lol. 200 took us an entire previous stream. Once I got set up and got like in a rut, it was good. I was really concerned that we weren't even going to be able to get the 200 number today. But we've done it. We've at least hit 200. I could quit now and say, yeah, I did the 200, second time over. We are deep in the numbers right now. But I want to get 430 in a row. And thank you very much for the follow. Every single additional follow today will add to the total count. So if somebody managed to get 200 follows of me right now, it would go, yeah, you get it. It would go to 630. Somehow I doubt I'm going to get 200 followers just like that, but that's the rod that I've built for myself. I think I'm a little bit, yeah. Just gonna mute the microphone a sec while I just scream really loud. 200! The problem is now I have to keep going. The only one I haven't achieved in my last play. This setup, right? And we'll cover with it. Now we're sort of at the halfway mark. I'll cover everything again. This setup, you've got the lightning tower on the left, you've got that crater on the right. For whatever reason, running between the tower to the crater sets off a lightning strike, guaranteed every single time. So I will fully admit that this achievement would be basically impossible if you were doing it running up and down the general map, but we're not, because this is just taking advantage of some either intentional or shitty coding in the game to hit a lightning strike every time we hit the crater. The difficulty I'm having is sometimes my brain is pulling me very much to the left, and the further I go to the left, the further the crater curves towards the tower, and it makes it harder to calculate exactly when the lightning's going to hit. If I run at a diagonal angle from where I'm stood now, there are two black dots. There are two black dots on the ground. Super easy strat, according to Reddit. Bollocks is it. Bollocks is it, the super easy strat. If you can do this without fail, fine. I fully admit it would have taken me freaking years to do it running up and down the map. But if they make it's easier, I'm not disagreeing. It's easier, but super easy is false advertising. I just openly scream real loud, just like absolutely belt one out and scare the neighbors. The cat's back as well, so watch me start into the 200s and the cat is going to jump up on my desk. Should we just take a full pause break here? Are you going to come up on the desk and say hi? Yeah, come on. He's been very good. He's only bothered me once today. Come on, get... You can do it, camera. There we go. It's cat time. Hey, come here. Here. All the way on the desk. I'm not picking you up. We are not falling into this trap. Look, they're right up here. They're right there. This cat does exist. People in chat can confirm I do in fact have a cat, because sometimes this video makes it look like I'm just sort of speaking to myself. Look, I'm going to hold the treats in front of him. Look, come up here. Around here. We'll turn our backs and pretend... Chat, everybody turn their backs and pretend the cat's not there. He's now looking away from me. AI cat, he does exist. Get up here. Quick. All the way up. There we go. See? He's got a tail. Loony Lovey, welcome back to chat. You're gonna sit for me. Yeah? And we're gonna do some business. We're gonna do some business, right? We're gonna do some business, chat. He wants to do a business deal. Look, he wants to shake hand. Give me the... Sit down. Give me the paw. Give me the paw. Look, give me the paw. There we go. He's a little businessman. Hey. Got this. The difficulty, right, Looney, is that he has now identified how you trained a kitty over a long period of time during COVID. We basically... So when COVID-19 happened and Dolly was still working at the time, so we were sent home, and I was working from home and Dolly was working from home. We basically said, okay, we're going to give the cats treats in one specific spot in the house. And every time that we're going to give them a treat, we're going to pick their paw up and hold it in our hand. And then you give them the treat. And then we did that solidly over the course of weeks. And then eventually you just sort of slowly wind it back. You say, okay, here's the treat. Do not rub your head on that microphone. You say, okay, here's the treat, and then they lift the hand because you're not picking up for them. And eventually, we had two cats at the time. DollyWhiskers is my partner. Dolly was the cat that we had that died at the end of the last year. It was straightforward. Procedurally, it's quite straightforward. But if you have a cat that's like even slightly quite heavily personality driven, just will not do shit regardless of anything that you're telling them to do, these guys were quite pliable. I see he's back there, freaking back there. Hey, what are you doing? Don't pretend like you don't hear me. I was gonna say something. He's a good egg. He's a good boy. Hey. Okay. We're going to get some more this year. Maybe three additional cats. We will become a 4-cat family. Definitely 2. I'm quite excited because I've never had to deal with kittens before. I've never lived with kittens. Dolly's quite excited for me. It's quite nice. And we're gonna get them from we're not gonna go to a breeder. We're gonna get them from what's the word? A rescue. So we'll get little mongrels, but they'll be our little mongrels. Okay. Yeah. We are back to the counting now. I'm gonna take this opportunity to actually go to the toilet. So we're not going to go straight back to the counting. Everybody. we're not going to do a full 3-minute break because this isn't an ad break. This is me going to stretch my back out and just walk up and down the house a couple of times before we start into the 200 portion of our day. Please go and grab yourself a glass of water. I can 100% do this now, TC. So I would like to thank my beautiful assistant, TC, who has been an absolute trooper when it comes to counting my numbers today. For anybody that is just joining, I have been dodging lightning bolts in Final Fantasy X. We are at 200. This is our record for the day. We are aiming for a lightning strike for every single follower. So we have 230 more lightning strikes to do consecutively. If we get struck by lightning, we go back to 0. But yeah, also TC has been absolutely great. They've done this entirely voluntarily without any sort of prep. They are counting in chat for me. I do not expect them to be here all day, but I appreciate them so much. I owe them a present. I'll be right back. I'm going to go to the loo and stretch. Hello. There was another doorbell ring. It's like Piccadilly Circus round here. Somebody, one of our neighbors received our Amazon package by accident, and I'm sure it wasn't done maliciously, but we got our Amazon. There was a doorbell ring, and the Amazon package was on the floor outside, and there was a little note written along the back of the Amazon package. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to open. I'm sure it was fine. Oh, are we done with the smooth jazz? There we go. How are we going on this playlist before we get back up and started? There is a billion more songs on this playlist. If you have any genre requests of music, please let me know. It kind of does need to be a bit mellow. Okay. Clown core. Wah, wah. Clown core. I don't think Epidemic doesn't have clown core, but I appreciate the suggestion. Oh, also, if you want to watch, I've been hanging out in Looney Lovey's chat quite a lot recently. If you want to watch a streamer that does no actual gameplay but just talks about really nice things with their chat the entire time, please go and follow Looney Lovey. They're a wonderful human being. Okay, I spelled that right, didn't I? They were playing Just Chatting. Yeah, that's very relevant. Just Chatting. I see you, Looney. Okay, we are going into the 200 mark. I will say this one more time. Just for anybody that's joined us during this period of conversation. Dodging lightning is difficult. I had the option to softly tap out by 2 hours, so at this point, I consider myself morally unobligated to complete this. I've gone for 2 hours. I have managed the 200 lightning dodges consecutively. If I quit now, I'm okay. And I've said this a whole lot along the... I've said this the entire time. Chances are I will come back to the challenge at a later date. Imagine... Chimken always exposing me. Yeah, that out of context, that is a little bit concerning. Dodging lightning is difficult. Dodging lightning is difficult, everybody. I had the option to tap out at 2 hours if I was struggling. I'm not struggling too hard, and I'm very interested to see how far I can push it today. But I was morally obligated to do at least 2 hours. We have completed the 2 hours. If I quit now, I will be coming back to this challenge at a later date. I will be responding to chats intermittently. I might miss some messages, so if anybody is chatting actively and you see a message that I've missed, please don't chase after it. It's just an inevitability of this concentrating type thing that I'm doing today. Redeems are still welcome. Feel free to do redeems. And TC is counting in chat. We love TC. Go drop TC a follow. Any intentional miscounting will be penalized. I don't know how. I'll just be frowny. Just frown at you all the time. But yeah. Again, what else are we doing? When you say it's hard, well, counting wise, I'm going to start counting from 1 again. I do this because it is much quicker to say 13 than it is to say 213. So I will be counting from 1 again. You're not going crazy. I've made a note of where exactly where we're at. Where we are at. And that's it. If I fail now, we have to start from 0. Let's fucking go. Game faces on, everybody. Exempt. I don't think Dolly is going to be available today because of tonsillitis type symptoms, so I will refund those points. I will refund those points, but thank you very much for using that. Where we are at. Where we are at. Chimken amazing. Plate all. I have refunded those for you, exempt. Dolly is recovering from tonsillitis, so will not be available today for voice. Be aggressive, be aggressive. I'm never aggressive. I'm just passive aggression is so much better. Can we agree? Passive aggression, so much better. Like, oh my god, TC, you're such a good counter. Yeah, you're such a good counter, TC. Like, freaking amazing. Oh my god. Maybe that's just sarcasm. Maybe there's a fine line. I don't know. Either way. Onwards into 200. Ah! Let me remember. Am I comfortable? Am I comfortable? The mouse is away.
Look at all those chickens.
I'm hesitant now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69. 70. 71. 72. 73. 74. 75. 76. 77. 78. 79. 80. 81. 82. 83. 84. 85. 86. 87. 88. 89. 90. 91. 92. 93. 94. 95. 96. 97. 98. 91. 9. 100. That's 300. Blah, 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 blah. Pop. You know what sucks? You know what really sucks? It feels closer now. It felt around between 100 and 150. 430 felt a mile away. 300. I knew it was going to be that achievement line. I knew as soon as I hit 200, my brain was going to go, "You can do this," and you just, ugh. 300 out of 430 consecutive lightning strikes. I've just had a random Winter is here, who was in chat a little while ago, just DM'd me in Discord going, "You're fucking insane." No, what were their exact words? I don't want to misquote. What were their exact words? "You are insane. Lightning dodge is so painful." People struggle with 200. I need to do like some sort of, I feel like stretches. I'm not doing squats. Lalo, if you're still here, my legs still hurt. It's been 48 hours. Good times. Push it to the limit. That's the point of no return. Reach the top and still you've got a burn? Push it to the limit. Limit! Something on the razor's edge. Something. I know the tune, I don't know the lyrics. You know what's really dumb too? I have a game I want to play after this, and I'm super hyped to play it. So I hope this next 400 goes real easy, because I'm gonna. Can we do a little story time? We'll do a little story time with Chimken as a little bit of a break, because I felt like that break to go and go for a pee and go downstairs to the doorbell. My little neurodivergent brain, right? I've been playing a game called Bulwark Falconeer Chronicles on stream the last couple of days. Fucking love it. Bulwark Falconeer Chronicles. It's one of 2 games in that franchise so far. The original game was called The Falconeer, and it is a really low energy, very like basic resource management type city builder where you can go to war with people, and it's all about flying blimps and like people riding on the back of giant birds with rocket launchers and just absolutely crazy shit. But the thing I like about it the most, sounds like I own shares in the franchise. I don't own shares in the franchise. The thing I like about it the most, the best way I can describe it is the city building is like Game of Thrones, the opening section of the episode, you know, where it's like dun 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 dun, and all of those clockwork castles are coming out of the ground. It's basically that, the game. And I posted yesterday, as I do at the end of all of my streams, I post to Twitter. I thank everybody for how's the dodging going. We're on 300 March Hare. Thank you very much for the first time chat. 300 out of 430 dodges today. We are dodging once for every single follower that we have. But Bulwark Falconeer Chronicles, just to let me finish my point, I posted on Twitter at the end of my stream yesterday, like I always do, thanking everybody that follows for the engagement, for the raids and everything. I got a message from not only the publisher, because the publisher was like, absolutely loved your screenshots. One of them in particular, there was a picture of a dragon that was flying along, and they said something nice about, oh, the dragon looks like it's alive. It looks like it's actually caught in an updraft, and it was great. And I responded, and I tagged the developer is a one-man guy, like it's a one-man band. It's one guy that did the entire game. I got a really nice message from him as well. I'm gonna read it because I'm still, this is like my little I so very rarely fanboy about anything, but I wrote back. They wrote, it feels like the dragon is hovering on a gust of wind in this shot. We absolutely love it. I responded, if you've achieved anything with the release of this game, you've made my neurodivergent brain extremely happy. Very thanks to you and the dev team, Falconeer Dev, very apt. You're the wind beneath my wings. The one-man band developer responded, and I'm like, I've got both of them in the same place. That is lovely to hear. I am of the chaotic alignment myself, and it's a reflection of how I create. Exploratory, unconstrained, and chaotic. If it resonates with you, that might not be accidental. My neurodivergence was recognized by another neurodivergent person, and they were like, oh, in a public place. I've literally had to peel myself off the ceiling about that interaction all day. Like, it means so little. It means so, like, as a thing, to me, it's made me love the franchise even more. And it's so freaking stupid. But I've been playing Bulwark Falconeer Chronicles on stream the last couple of days. I've bought the original game, The Falconeer, to try it on stream after this. And we're going to see what it's like. But that means we have to get to 430 consecutive lightning dodges. March Air, thank you very much for the first time chat. We're going a little bit insane. If I get struck by lightning now, we go back to 0. We are currently on 300. Ugh. And I might scream if I lose it at this point. Fair warning. Do not be scared if I scream. I will not mute. I'll wait to follow you then. No. If you want to follow, do. We'll just increase the number. I've had 3 follows today. We started today on, I think, 427. We're now on 430. If you want to follow now, it just adds a number to the end. I'll be 100% honest with you. Your follow means the world to me, but one additional follow out of 430, it's not going to change this experience. I'm losing it. What's an extra one extra dodge? It's okay, by the way, most straight screens without a prompt. True. I'll keep you in suspense then. The scary thing would be, you know what? This is the stupid thing, right? My challenge is to hit 600 follows by the end of 2024. If I was to magically get 200 followers today, I would be so pissed off. I'd be like, oh, I'm doing this thing. I have to do an additional 200 follows. I'm not expecting to get 200 follows. I don't think that happens on a regular basis, but still. Ah, I'm losing it. We're going crazy. Okay, we're on 300. For anybody that is joining us right now, we are starting from 1 again because it is much easier to say 13 than it is to say 313. Do not start that fucking thing, TC. I will climb on a plane and I will throw the plane at you, sacrificing both myself and the autopilot that has magically flown me there because I would not actually kill somebody to attack you with this. Just no. Just down, TC. They put me in a Dolly, do not. I will time you all out. I will rip my dick off so hard and throw it in the river. I'm sure you get 600. You seem like such a friendly guy. Thank you for saying so. I appreciate that. I am an anxiety-ridden mess half the time, but it's been good. Wow, how very graphic of you. We're not exempt. You've watched me stream before. We're an 18+ stream. I don't put it in my titles because I think that makes more people join that aren't 18+. But I do not even slightly frame my content around like being. I'm not here to try and project myself as being like sensible to watch by young people. The writing is on the wall. Okay. We're starting counting from 1 because it is much easier to say 1 than it is to say 301. It's too many syllables. Please check the pin message if you have any queries about the rules that we were having today. I can taste it at this point. I can taste it. If we get struck by lightning now, we reset to 0. I'm procrastinating. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I need to take a break. The cat's come back. Hey, I can't give you more treats now. We give you treats. Okay, we're gonna give you treats. We're on 310. Come on. If I give him treats, he leaves me alone for a bit. I have given you this will be your 9th treat today. This will be your 9th treat. I am counting. I count everything now, apparently. Okay, and also congratulations on getting on the desk by yourself. You're not just staring at me from the floor like a creep. Are you in the screen right now? Come over here. Come over here. You know, if you're gonna do this, you need to do it for. You need to. If you're gonna do this, you need to help me do it for internet clout. Okay? This is my little businessman. He likes to shake hands. Look. He needs the emotional support while snacking. He is a good boy. Chat, there is an ad running in 5 minutes. Everyone needs a good snack. There is an ad running in 5 minutes. I have ads at the top of the hour for 3 minutes of ads to avoid pre-rolls for the rest of the hour. They are unavoidable, and usually I would take a pause for if the action was going to get affected. But the worst case scenario is that you miss me getting struck by lightning and we just have to reset. So we'll be going through the ad break. He's a good egg, but you need to get down now because I can't have you on the desk while I'm doing this. Go on. We're on 310, George. I'll come play with you afterwards. All the way down. All the way down. Do not stand on my keyboard while doing this. Come on. There you go. Okay. He's a good boy. He's a very my ginger cheese boy smelling son. He smells like cheese sometimes, and also biscuits and honey. We don't know why. Yeah. 310. I hope that's not that my flow was good. The cat came back. I'm not procrastinating. Shut up. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. Due to reasons I need to pull down. Absolutely no worries, TC. Thank you for counting as far as you did. We're on 320. I will let you know how the rest of the counting goes. But thank you so much for the support up until now. The child. If you would like to go follow an absolutely amazing streamer who I've already shouted out a bunch of times today, so I can't shout them out the one way, we'll shout them out the other way. They're great. Please go and check them out. I will count myself. Oh God. 320. 320. 320. 320. 320. I will say to anybody that is actively watching me right now, if you catch me miscounting, please flag it and we'll do a buffer or whatever. But I feel like we've been reasonably accurate this last run. 320. 320. But yeah, go follow TC. TC is great. 320. 21 coming up. 21. 22. 23. 24. 25. 26. 27. 28. 29. 30. I counted 25 since I've been here. We're on 330. 330. 330. 330. I'm going to try and smash out at least till 350 and then we might take another break. What are you trying to do? Damien, I'm trying to do a lightning strike dodge in Final Fantasy X. One lightning strike dodge for every follower that I have. We currently have 430 followers. We are currently at 330 lightning dodges consecutively. If I get struck by lightning, we reset to 0. The standard achievement in the game itself is 200, so we are well past the standard amount that is expected of the game. And I think, based off the number of times I've failed today, we are probably hitting 4 digits of lightning strikes. Roughly, at a guess. I have no idea if that's accurate. 330, 330, 330. Ad starts in 30 seconds. I will not be pausing for the ad. The worst thing you could possibly miss is me getting struck by lightning, and we'll be resetting to 0 and having another go. So, love you all. Read the pin message in chat. and I will be back in however many times I can dodge lightning. Good times. Okay, we're on 330. 31. 32. 33. 34. 35. 36. 37. 38. 39. 40. 41. 42. 43. 44. 45. 46. 47. 48. 49. 50. 51. 52. 53. 54. 55. 56. 57. 58. 59. 60. 61. 62. 63. 64. 65. 66. 67. 68. 69. 70. 71. 72. 73. 74. 75. 76. 77. 78. 79. 80. 81. 82. 83. 84. 85. 86. 87. 88. 89. 90. 91. 92. 93. 94. 95. 96. 97. 98. 99. 100. That is 400 out of 430. Or do we have a new counter? Exempt. Thank you very much for the counting. I do appreciate that so much. I think you do stream, so I'll shout you out. I have no guarantees if you do. Uncharted Waters Online. Do I follow you? I do not. I now do. 400 out of 430. I have a song in Spotify queued up for the... I won't spam everyone, I'll do in 10 steps. Hey, do you want to know something? Do you want to know something funny? If you're counting every single point, I'm not saying do it, because any amount of counting is appreciated. My engagement is going to be through the absolute ceiling, because if somebody is counting 1 to 400 several times, like a message in chat every second for a full 3-hour stream, algorithmically, this stream is probably the most on-point stream I have ever done. The algorithm, they're going to be looking at the algorithm. Holy shit, somebody's chatting in that stream every second. Popping off, absolutely popping off. If you're here and you're here because of the algorithm, I love you and would appreciate the follow after I've hit 430. We are going to skip the lyrics though. Holy shit. Every once in a while this playlist has lyrics in it. We have a song queued up in Spotify to play if we hit... I don't care if it corrupts my analytics later on. It, you know, it makes me feel pretty. I have a song queued up in Spotify. I will say it now. I will play it at around the 420 mark for those last 10, and then we'll listen to the entire song, and then I'm going to push for 500 total. It might get muted in the VOD. So this is your like notice. If the sound goes, I apologize. It's because I've played a sound in Spotify and I'm not prepared to play that really. It is a Final Fantasy X song, so it should be fine in theory. But I can't guarantee it. So if the sound goes out, I will be back eventually. We'll be hanging out, we'll be doing stuff. We are at 400 out of 430. Can you fucking believe it? I'm bigging this up now. We'll play the song at 420 and then we will go to 500 without stopping. So I will play the song at 420. I will not stop it. I will just go. If I make it there. But 500 is a nice round number because you know what will happen next, Exempt? If I can hit 500 in a 4-hour stream, imagine hitting 1,000 lightning dodges in an 8-hour stream. I can't do that. I might die. 30 more. 30 more. Mouse is in the middle of the screen. That will give me nightmares. 30 more, come on. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, custom song is coming on. Custom song is coming on, custom song is coming on, custom song is coming on. As reminded, like I just said a second ago, if you were about to lose audio in the VOD, I'm going to go till 500. The song will go until I stop it. I might take a pause. It's 3 minutes long, and I think I can do 10 in 3 minutes. So we will go till the end of this song. We will take a pause, and then we will continue all the way to 500 because I want to round off on a nice, if I can, round off on a nice half, you know, because next time I can do 1,000. This might also be loud, so I'll balance this because I've never played Spotify through Discord, through OBS. Are you ready? 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 430 lightning dodges in Final Fantasy X. And now I'm going to attempt 500, but I make no guarantees. Can I just put a song on loop? How do I put a song on loop? There we go. This song is going to be on loop. 430 lightning dodges in Final Fantasy X. This is in honor of every member of the Frog and Chicken community, my followers, DollyWhiskers followers, my partner, which has changed my life, honestly, and I appreciate every one of my followers so much. And thank you so much. This song will now be on loop, and I will be counting from 430. 430. 31. 32. 33. 34. 35. 36. 37. 38. 39. 40. 41. 42. 43. 44. 45. 46. 47. 48. 49. That's not even slightly on loop. 49. 49. 50. 51. 52. 53. 54. 55. 56. 57. 58. 59. 60. 61. 62. 63. 64. 65. 66. 67. 68. 69. 70. 71. 72. 73. 74. 75. 76. 77. 78. 79. 80. 81. 82. 83. 84. 85. 86. 87. 88. 89. 90. And once more with feeling. 91. 92. 93. 94. 95. 96. 97. 98. 99. 500. I've got more. We're gonna keep going. 500. 500 is more than I ever expected. We're gonna go until I can't go. We're gonna go until a failure at least. We're at 500 out of 430. We're at, are you crazy? Yeah, I am a little bit. We're gonna go. We're gonna go till a failure because I'm in the zone now because I might never get this again. I might never be in this position again. So we're gonna go until I fail, and I'm gonna change some shit around. So if you just bear with me 1 second, we're gonna pin a new message at 530. still can't pin things from inside OBS for some reason. It's a really obscure problem. Okay. I'm going to pick some new music, though. I'm going to pick some new music. I need to say a few words because I've sort of alluded to it. I wanted to give something back. This wasn't for any particular reason other than the fact that I'd done the challenge recently. I've done a hot sauce challenge on stream before. I know it sounds... I don't know how it sounds sometimes, but honestly, being on Twitch, being able to stream on Twitch to you guys and all of the members of the community, you've all been so absolutely wonderful and lovely. It's been an absolute pleasure getting to know each and every one of you. And the easiest way I could do that and sort of acknowledge that you exist and you are extremely important to me is to count every single one of you. I have managed to order a PC based off my Twitch earnings, like in response to my Twitch earnings. It's going to bring a whole new types of content to the stream, and I'm really excited to get it at the beginning of April. And thank you guys. Honestly, I'm 100% a completely different person than I was 2 years ago when I started even contemplating being live on Twitch. It's about a year and 6 months, really. But yeah. We're going to find some new music, though, to fill the silence that is in my brain, because suddenly it feels real quiet. Or 500. Can we go to 1,000? No, we can't go. We're going to go till I fail. I think going till I fail is valid as a problem. 500 consecutive lightning dodges. What genre of music goes well with dodging lightning bolts? I don't know why I said that so weird. Country blues. No, country blues isn't the right one. Dubstep. Thunderstruck. It has to be copyright free. Has to be copyright free. Something. I'm not after like drum and bass. Jazz up until this point has been fairly mellow, but I'm kind of expecting a failure, so I'm changing up the music. You know what was good when I played it originally? How long is the playlist? We'll listen to the bluegrass playlist. Loved the bluegrass playlist last time I played it. Watch me fail immediately after all this build-up. 500 out of 430 lightning strikes dodged. We are in extra innings. Thank you all so much for being here. We will play a different game eventually, unless I just bottom out after whatever's coming next. What time is it? It's 7:30. Am I hungry? No. If we switch games, I'm going to take a break, because... Do I have a cowboy hat? I had a cowboy hat. I don't anymore. Oh, you know what? This is now relevant. Yep. That's now relevant. Okay, as before, I'm starting to count from 1 because it is much easier to count from 1 instead of saying 501. We'll go as long as I have. And this is just it. This is yeah. RightBigChimken signing off. We're not signing off. Words. I'm out of words. We're just gonna go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. That's it, 42. We'll call it 540. Bollocks. I was expecting that to go longer. 42. Bollocks. I was expecting it to go longer. We're gonna yeah. 542. Now I think if I go back to the cafe, there'll be like a report that I can screenshot. Yeah, consecutive bolts, 542. That was not bad at all. 540, 542. That is 543 more than I would get. I'll take it. I honestly, after the first couple of failures, I was not expecting to get all the way to the end of that. So I will take that as a success. That is astronomically, like, I don't know what to give out. I don't know what else other than content. I don't know what else I can give back to the community that we've generated. You're all such lovely people. This was the only thing I could think of doing, and here we are. You should take it as a success. I do, honestly. And like I said, Twitch streaming has changed my life. representationally, I hope people understand that this was a big deal, considering the in-game achievement is 200. And I just doubled that. And yeah, that's it. We are going to switch games. We're going to move to something else, but if you've been here long enough, you understand that these VODs go out onto YouTube in separate sections. I'm going to say a couple of things. We're going to wrap up. I will go to the BRB screen and take a much-deserved 10-minute break, and then we'll be back with a brand new game. So I think let's get the big thing up. Let's get this up, and let's just get rid of Final Fantasy entirely in the background. Let's just get rid of Final Fantasy. There has been no other time that this has meant more to me. I say these words at the end of each one of these like videos that I'm producing. I'm not going yet, Looney. Chill, but we'll take a 10-minute break and I'll be back if you want to hang out. Yeah. This hasn't like I never want the stuff that I say at the end of these sections to sound disingenuous, because honestly, when I say it, Twitch has changed my life, and I'm so thankful for the people that I've met and got to know through this service. I need to unpin the message 1 second before I forget. Unpin this message. Let's just do that, because for some reason it doesn't let me do that in OBS right now. And I say some things at the end of this thing, and I never want it to seem disingenuous. I know it's fairly copy paste sometimes, but it comes from the heart. Chat, I'm glad you exist. For everybody that has hung out today, for everybody that has been counting exempt, I would like to thank you specifically, the child who is no longer here, anybody that has come in and watched me do this ludicrous thing. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I'm glad you exist. I'm glad that you have stumbled your way to me, and I'm glad you're sticking around, because everybody, absolutely everybody, it's been so worth it to be on this stream. I also want you to know that I'm proud of you. Living is difficult. Getting through every day is something to be proud of, and I'm proud of you for that. If all you can do is exist in my community, and when I say exist, some people struggle to get out of bed every day, but they exist, and they continue to exist regardless of how hard they have it. If all you can do is exist in our community, you don't even have to watch me. You don't even have to be you don't have to be consuming any of the content. But if all you can do is exist today, I'm super proud of you for that, because I understand how difficult sometimes that is on a daily basis. We also take this opportunity to type in chat, "Fuck cancer." My partner and I, DollyWhiskers, who has been in chat, lost a very important person, like a very important somebody in our life last year in 2023 to cancer. It is energy that I'm putting out into the universe in 2024. Fuck cancer, everybody. Like I said, we've got other things to worry about. Honestly, politics, strangely missing British royal family members, question mark. If anybody is curious about that, Google Kate Middleton and just witness a British clusterfuck happening in real time. Yeah, life's difficult enough with cancer being a thing that people worry about on a regular basis, and hopefully by the end of 2024 it will be that much further away. And thank you for helping me do a weird shit on the internet, because this was probably quite weird in the grander scheme of things. It wasn't really gameplay, it was just me counting repeatedly to 430 until I succeeded at something. Yeah, we're gonna go on a 10-minute break. I'm gonna get another game queued up. We're gonna start something fresh. It is called The Falconer. The Falconeer, sorry. The Falconer, I've played a game called Bulwark the last couple of days. The Falconeer is the game that came before that, from the same developer, one-man developer. And I hope you stick around for it, because honestly, that world, that game franchise is very much ticking all of my boxes right now. And I want to share some of it with you, because I've yet to see any gameplay from The Falconeer. I've played the sequel, love it to absolute bits. And honestly, based off what I've seen, the first one holds up just as well. So please hang out. If you have to leave, no hard feelings. I will be back in 10 minutes. And thank you again for everything today, because crazy, absolutely crazy. BRB screen